Hey, what's up, guys? So this is my last video of me growing out my autism until the playlist gets released, because the playlist gets released in a week from today. So make sure you stay tuned till that. And anyways, stay tuned to the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn notifications. And I see here lately that we are not moving forward, because we kept on getting stuck at like 3.1K for like forever, probably ever since like July or something. So we need to move it up. But anyways, I'll show you guys in this video, whatever. As a 17-year-old that is trying to find his, destination and everything, and growing out of the other, it's just, life is good. I get that, but I'm just, I just feel like I'm struggling with like transition and everything, or transitioning like mentally, not like physical transition. Is like a mental transition, and it's the growing transition too.
Now, I'm not going to say much because I'm running short of time and I just got to get ready for what's happening tonight for me. Apparently, that's youth, to be honest. And we need to talk about a couple things and my goals and everything. Basically, my goals. I'm not going to say much. I need to get my hours in, first of all. Now, I've been doing pretty good and I already passed apartment. But let me just tell you something. If it wasn't like for the the healing that I had over the years, then honestly that permit would never happen, because I would still struggle with like poor social skills and not knowing like when's appropriate time to go, all that bunch of stuff, and potentially hand flapping too, and eating is still, but you gotta thank the good Lord that it's not there no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just not there no more. God took it away. And God took that away for a good reason, because God wants for me to have a better life than that. And, and then try some different foods. Because, people, I see this in people with autism, they will just like tend to eat the same foods over and over again. Now, that was me too. And from every restaurant possible, I would order some chicken and fries, and there's nothing wrong with that. Constantly, there's really nothing wrong with that either. People, because there's other people that like to get the same thing. You don't have to have autism to have that, but still, they just prefer the same thing. It could come from autism, but it don't have to be directly from autism. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, little mistakes here and there, but still, we good. Secondly, I was also want to get a job. I'm unemployed, and that's okay. That's completely fine with me. But the reason why that I didn't get a job is because, first of all, my mom and I, we're going to North Carolina by the end of the year, and then we're going straight to Dallas right after that, which is after New Year's, and then coming back, and then we're gonna go to Israel in May, which that's gonna be exciting. I never had a chance to fly overseas before. Maybe one time when I was really younger though. It's like 4 when I went to Puerto Rico. But yeah, we are going to Israel in May, so that's gonna be very, very exciting. And we even have a trip not next March, but the March after that, the following March after that. And we are going to apparently go to Greece. So, isn't that exciting? I never flew to a country that's overseas. Especially if it's overseas. Well, I really haven't been to another country other than the U.S., but except for Puerto Rico. But geez, I'm flying to a whole nother situation. I'm flying to a whole nother country. And plus, it's overseas too. So, hey, isn't that exciting? Even rules down there, of course, there's ruled different down there. So, but hey, that doesn't stop though. We're going to explore and everything. if you're on my channel, if you're in my channel by May of next year, or by the end of May next year, I'll download videos of me exploring Israel and everything. And if you're here by the March after that, then you'll potentially see me going to Greece, which I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go to Greece, because I was kind of wanting to go to Greece too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but still, that just takes my employment away. You know, I'm gonna find a job after we come back from North Carolina, or after I come back from Dallas, because we're going to Dallas after North Carolina. We ain't going back. We ain't going to go to North Carolina and straight back to here. I mean, we're going to go to Dallas because of a conference my mom wants to go to, and then we're going to come back, and I'm starting that dang job. Like, I ain't going to be unemployed for long. And I need to get my driving stuff done. I'm almost halfway there. And I need to get my driving done, like I said. But I'm 19 hours and 45 minutes in the drive-in, and the drive-in requires 30 hours of it, so I'm doing good. I'm just doing good on my driving and everything. And I'm pretty much like, let's see, like 60% of the way there, I think. And then about the driving thing again, I have about 19 hours and 45 minutes in my driving app, and then the thing requires about 30 hours of it, so I'm pretty much 2/3 of the way there, and stuff like that. And then once that's completed, we're gonna go get my license and everything. So I'm licensed better come before my 18th birthday. I swear to God. I swear, man, my mind needs to wake up too. I mean, my mind here lately, it's just like I'm not aware of going back into autistic, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to constantly tell myself, like, Josh, you're just moving forward. You're just moving forward. You're just in the timing, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Then get my license, get my car, everything, and then eventually find me a little apartment and, you know, take online colleges and take online classes and all that stuff and stuff like that. But I'm not going to college next year, but I mean, of course, but you know, might go to college, because you need to start thinking about college and stuff when you're at these types of grades. Well, for me, it's sophomore, but I've been held back a couple of years, and I mean, he's still doing good though. God is still doing good, and I'm doing good myself too. I've been getting good grades, everything. And that's life. I mean, sometimes you fail, sometimes you get good grades. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? And get all that type of stuff taken care of and everything. And I'm very glad that God is moving me away from where you have to, like, be in sped up until, you know, your senior year, and then after that, just go into adult autistic home or whatnot, or special needs home, and have a caregiver for the rest of your life. God is so good for me to go into that place with me not even understanding the word what cop is or something, or gun. God's too good. God's too good, because He didn't meant for me to have autism in the first place. And that's the main thing about this whole playlist. And I just want to tell you something before we end this video. You know, He could do the same thing for other people, and He did. And I was one of those people that He did. I was one of them. You know, you got to understand, if you're not a Christian, you got to understand testimonies and everything, because you know whatever you're struggling through, God can heal you from what you're struggling. And that's what He did to me. But I was struggling with a disability, and that's okay. God can take care of it. But like God said, or Joshua said, whatnot, in the Bible, it says, I'll take the land little by little. And that's what God did.
did to me. He took the healing little by little, or little at a time, and look what God has got me. I mean, says that he's completely healed, but kind of struggles a little bit. And I mean, says that he's. I mean, he says that he's completely healed, but sometimes he feel like he's going back to autistic, and probably nonverbal, but definitely not nonverbal. Definitely not nonverbal. But yeah, I'm gonna just still align with God and everything, and yeah. So if you like this video, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see y'all guys in my next video. And remember, this was the last video about myself growing out of autism and everything. And no words being said after this. See y'all guys in the next video.